Hey everyone, Mr. MC here. This is an updated lap guide on Autopolis with the Subaru BRZ. Let's get this started. Your first braking point is the 100-meter sign that is on the left. Your goal is to get this car to neatly rotate around this turn. So you'll brake as much as you can, slowly start to ease off the brakes as you start to turn, then slowly transition over to the throttle. If you do this right, you can take advantage of the whole width of the track while getting a nice clean exit. Look for a path that is on the left as you'll start to brake right after you pass it. Start to turn in and ease off the brakes before the curb on the left ends and slowly apply the throttle. For these next couple turns, you'll be controlling your throttle, just letting the car work for you throughout these turns. Then brake right before the curb on the right ends. Try to get as close to the inside of the turn as possible. Then use the orange piece of the wall across from you to start to accelerate, and don't use too much throttle so you don't end up getting any wheel spin. Start to turn when the curb on the right ends and slowly ease off on the throttle to stay on the inside of the turn. Once your car is pointing away from the official stand across the track from you, that is when you can start to fully accelerate. Your braking point for this turn is in between the second left arrow sign and the 50-meter mark. Brake as much as you can, get the car to rotate by easing off on the brakes as you turn in, then slowly apply the throttle. You don't want to accelerate too quickly as you exit the turn, as the car will want to lose control that way. Then look for the 50-meter sign as you'll want to brake before you pass it. Brake as much as you can for a short moment of time, then slowly ease off on the brakes, slowly apply the throttle to control the car sliding. Then when the curb on the left ends, ease off on the throttle, do lots of throttle control over here. Bring yourself to the middle of the track so you can take this left-hander at full throttle, then brake before you approach this next turn. Brake hard for a moment, then start to use a little bit of throttle as you go through this first part of the turn. Once your car is starting to point away from the official stand that is across the track from you, that is when you can start to fully accelerate through these next two turns. Turn in before the curb on the right ends and ease off on the throttle to get yourself set up for this next turn. When the curb on the left ends, you want to apply just a little bit of braking for a short moment of time to start to bring your car in towards the inside of the track. Once your car is pointing towards the tent that is all the way up on the grandstands, that is when you can start to fully accelerate. Just go through this turn at full throttle and you are good to go. But anyways, that is it for this guide. I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. So this is Mr. MCA wishing you a good race, and I'll see you in the next video.